Hi again, this is Timothy with DotsCast. With Jack Pattillo from Achievement Hunter and Rooster Teeth.
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty well.
Cool.
I feel like we had this small portion of a conversation very recently.
We had a time loop, so it's we're starting over again.
It's like Groundhog Day, but really small. So, how's the RTX been to you?
Dude, RTX has been amazing. Like this is our third sort of massive year.
Yeah.
I mean, we had the first RTX, 4 years ago, and it was kind of a smaller deal, kind of to see if there was actually, enough interest to kind of drive an event like this. And we went from 350 the first year to 4,000 the second year, 10,000 last year. We're looking at about 30,000 this year. So it's just been like a meteoric rise,
Yeah.
So it's been pretty awesome, and like the fans are incredible, and actually getting a chance to see fans face to face is something that we don't get to do all the time. So it's nice to actually sit in front of a crowd of like 4,000 or 5,000 people watching you play Grand Theft Auto or Prop Hunt or something like that, or watching a dumb panel, and it's pretty cool. It's just really nice.
Well, I've had a lot of conversations with people just about how positive the Rooster Teeth community is and how awesome it is to be a part. I'm a big Achievement Hunter fan,
Cool.
Rooster Teeth and everything like that. Like I told you earlier, I've watched Red vs. Blue and I love it, and I'm super nerdy and love everything.
Nice. Yeah, well, it's interesting because, like there's different points of entry into Rooster Teeth now, where before it was very much, 90% of the time it was I watched Red vs. Blue and I found Achievement Hunter because of that. And then there's sort of kind of a switch where it was like I listened to the podcast and I was introduced to Red vs. Blue through the podcast, or I was a huge fan of Achievement Hunter, and then I started watching RT Animated Adventures or Ruby, and it's like, it's kind of cool. Like there's something for everybody in under the Rooster Teeth umbrella.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I mean, even more so now whenever you guys are making a game. That's insanity.
Yeah, if you have any information on that, let me know. No, it's funny because, honestly, we have like 80 people working for us now, where we have just different sections of the company, and there's stuff going on I just don't know about. Like, honestly, like I haven't seen the season premiere of Chapter 2 of Ruby yet, and it's like, I want to see it. Like, I love the first season, so, but it's like, it's one of those things too, it works out nice because like, it's like a little surprise. Like, oh yeah, they're working on it, 30 feet away from me, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Well, what I think is actually kind of cool about it is because you hire a lot of fans, you hire a lot from the community, so it's almost like everyone's a fan of each other.
Yeah,
it's this cool circle you guys have.
Yeah, it's nice.
And what I was talking about with the community, the reason you guys have just such a positive community, I think the reason why is because you guys go out of your way to interact, and because you guys throw huge events based around all these different things you release that just everyone can connect with.
Yeah, that's the thing with our community. It's like they're so positive to us, and I think the thing, especially with Achievement Hunter, is like we kind of treat it like we're just sort of normal guys playing video games, having a good time. We're not pros, we're nothing like that. So when you watch our videos, like when you watch our Let's Plays, it's kind of like sitting on a couch with us and we're just playing a game and having a good time, like what you would do with your friends. And so I think that really comes across in our videos, and it's a cool thing. Like when you kind of hit on that nerve of people, and they kind of realize like, oh yeah, these guys are just normal gamers like me. I could do this, and it's like, yeah, you could do this, and sort of that everyone feels sort of on the same level, and it's something about that. It's pretty cool. It's a nice feeling.
It is really cool, and another awesome thing about just your community is the fact that I think this is really cool. And I talked to Kathleen about this earlier. A lot of girls are entering at Ruby because it really appeals them. But they're seeing you guys, and you guys are developing, especially Achievement Hunter. I've noticed a huge female fan base. A lot of female gamers are finding you guys and realizing they love you guys. And then you even include like Lindsay is in a lot of your videos and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Like I've watched the female fan base just blow up over the last few years. And this is the same sort of deal where it's like, we have a lot of fans who like they've been introduced to Rooster Teeth through Ruby. Yeah. And so we have like this new group of like this new audience, these anime fans that have, may have never seen Achievement Hunter stuff before. And so they're like, oh, I like this. And let me see what else this company produces. Oh, there's this Achievement Hunter thing, these Let's Play things. Like, what is this? And it's like, oh, this is funny. And so it kind of works out nice. Or like these Achievement Hunter fans that maybe have never seen an anime before, now they're watching Ruby, and vice versa. And so it's neat to kind of spread out and kind of do different things and try different things. And that's one thing Rooster Teeth is really good about, is not limiting us to any one thing. If you have an idea to do something, we'll give you a shot at it.
That's awesome. Obviously, it's a very successful thing, and your Bernie Burns' mantra from the very beginning, he always says it is if you make good make content you like, someone out there will like it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So obviously you guys make content you really like. It's fun to watch you play video games because you have fun.
There's nothing better than when we're recording a Let's Play and like we just play it and have a great time, and like everyone, after we kill our capture, everyone jumps up and starts watching each other's footage because it's like, oh my god, do you see when this happened? Like, oh, let me see it from your angle, and it's like, that's the kind of stuff. It's hard to fake that,
Yeah.
And so I like to think we're pretty damn authentic when it comes to that.
Yeah, no, you remind me of nerdy 17-year-olds, which I love. I was I've been that very recently.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, like, you know, growing up, for me, like in middle school, I was the weirdo because I played video games.
Yeah.
Like, I was the, you know, you're 14, 15 years old. Why are you playing video games? And now, if you don't play video games, you're the weirdo.
yeah,
And so it's interesting. Like, this, you know, we have a lot of younger fans, and like, they're sort of in this world where everyone's kind of embraced it, and like, everyone loves the internet, everyone loves video games. It's like, I wish I lived in that world, but at the same time, I kind of, you know, I worked my way through that. I almost feel like I earned my way through that. I survived, you know, made it to college, made it to, you know, the real world, and so here I am now.
yeah. Well, speaking of surviving, what's been the hardest thing about building up like Achievement Hunter? You know,
I mean, the thing about it, you know, the really tough thing about that is kind of growing. Like the actual, it's a little terrifying when you're, you know, not sure, like what's next. You know, what's the next step? It's like, how do we go from what we have now? How do we expand it without screwing up something and then ruining it? So it's like, it's a little terrifying. Like, we've gotten a lot better about it. Like, I mean, we're at the luxury now where we know what we have is solid, and so we can kind of play around a little bit more. Maybe try something that, you know, we don't know if it'll work or not, but at least give it a shot. Whereas before, when it's just like kind of tiny, it was like, okay, like this could ruin us. So hope it works, you know. And that's why we were very cautious about growing. And like, it was just Jeff and I for the first like 2 years, and then we started bringing on other people to kind of help out and kind of expand it. And now we're up to 9 Achievement Hunters, specifically employees. And and I think we're hitting sort of this beautiful stride right now where it's like everything we're doing is working, and like we're starting to add more and seeing what we can do with it.
What's your favorite thing to work on with?
I love playing video games, honestly.
So
That's what it comes down to. I love playing video games. So getting a chance to just like sit down and play video games with my friends, like that's beautiful. I mean, like, go to work, sit down, load up GTA 5 and play for an hour and a half, and then come back, play Minecraft for an hour and a half. It's like that's a good day at work.
Well, it helps that you guys are just really creative. Like, you just have a skill at finding things to do.
Yeah.
You have a series called Things to Do. It's very popular.
Well, I mean, that's sort of the beauty of it, is like there's enough voices on Achievement Hunter where, you know, if someone's having an off day, someone can pick up the slack. And like, and that's the thing, you know, also with having that many sort of voices is everyone sort of hits a different group of people. So like Jeff will hit, you know, sort of the old school guys. I kind of go for more of like almost like an older voice. Like I try to reference a bunch of older stuff. Someone like Ray knows the younger audience like the back of his hand. Like, that guy is amazing. And Gavin's the dumb one, Michael's the angry one, Ryan's the crazy one. So like, we all kind of have our own sort of specialties, and people, you know, someone may love Ryan and Ray and hate me. Someone may love me and, you know, hate Jeff. And like, it kind of works out where you can kind of find your niche within our little group.
What's really funny
cool.
is I love Ryan and Ray and hate you. So it's you really.
That's what me too. So that works out pretty nice.
And speaking of voices, do you still get confused with Ryan all the time, or has it gotten better?
It's funny, man. I'll be honest with you. When I first started listening to Red vs. Blue and stuff, I used to get Bernie and Jeff mixed up. Like, and like, I mean, listening to it now, I have no idea. But I remember when I first started listening, it was like, man, those guys sound an awful lot alike. Now I'm like, that's stupid. But so I totally understand when people say that. Like, Ryan, we're the deep voice guys, so I can understand how people would get that mixed up. It doesn't bother me though.
Yeah.
So
it was last year that you launched your official Let's Play channel, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, we've been just over a year now. Yeah.
So how exciting has it been to see that channel grow? Like, that was a big deal for you guys last year.
I mean, God, we've gotten the amount of subscribers we've had to the channel and the amount of views is just. It's outstanding. And that was another thing. That was a risk, because we were pulling content off of the main Rooster Teeth channel and putting it into this new one. We moved Minecraft from Rooster Teeth over to Let's Play, and that's scary. You know, that was one of our big shows, and it's like when you're pulling in millions of views a week on a show, to then uproot it and move it somewhere where not as many people know about it, that's pretty damn scary. And we've managed to now build up the Let's Play channel to like it's doing really well, and so that's sort of our new home on YouTube.
Well, it seems like anytime Rooster Teeth expands, they're going to do really well. It seems they know what you guys just know what you're doing. I mean, RTX is a great example, Ruby's a great example, but Achievement Hunter's a fantastic example.
Cool.
So, what's kind of scary about how fast you guys get? Are you guys scared about how fast you're expanding? Because it seems like
I mean, it is a little frightening, because Jeff actually made a good point. We were talking about expanding the other day, and like, I mean, it's been 6 years, and we only have 9 employees at Achievement Hunter, and like and really it was just Jeff and I for like the first 2 or 3 years, and so it's been a really slow growth. But I mean, our views and everything have been fantastic, and we're making a lot of content. But Jeff was saying, when you hire someone, you better be damn sure that's the right person, because some people, like, you hire someone in and then they move from another state and then they have to get a new house or get a new apartment. If it doesn't work out for them in that company, you're kind of responsible for that person's life. You know, at that point, if that's the person you pick, that better be the right guy. So that's why we've been very, very careful about who we brought in. And thankfully, we've been really solid with the people we bring in. So.
I honestly think you guys have made like a nerd dream team. Like it's you've taken Achievement Hunter's taken the Rooster Teeth fans by storm.
Nice.
So, is it still just surreal, like having so many people come up to you and like just you're a rock star here?
Oh yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that. I'm not a rock star, but it's it's overwhelming. Like I mean, we did an event I put together an event, a charity event actually on Thursday, the night before RTX. And it was a deal. It was a go-karting event, just because I love go-karting because I'm a 12-year-old boy, and and we put this together. And I didn't do a lot of promotion for it because I was nervous because it was my first one. I didn't want it to get too busy because I didn't know if it didn't do well, that'd be bad. So it was I want to get my feet under me for this first year. And it opened, or technically it started at 8 o'clock. I got there about 6, and there were already about 100 people there. And capacity for the whole building is like 600. And so at 8:15, we actually had to cap it for the night. So really, it was open for about 15 minutes where people could buy tickets to actually race that night. And we filled it completely. And it was just overwhelming. Just like, I'm trying to use any sort of notoriety I get from this, I try to use for good. That's why I support Extra Life and Operation Supply Drop and our charity stuff. Like that's important to me. Like the sort of gamers giving back to the community, not showing that we're not just the guy sitting in a basement playing a video game for all their life. We're actually doing good, positive things for the world, and so that's the important stuff for me, and that's what I try to deflect any sort of attention towards me. I try to deflect it to more important things because I'm just a dude who plays video games, and I've been blessed with this. It's incredible, and I still can't wrap my head around why people sit there and watch us, but it's amazing, and so it's a lot of fun.
Well, speaking of Operation Supply Drop, you guys recently had a big stream with Operation Supply Drop, and it was very successful, from what I understand.
Yeah, we raised over $250,000 just for our group doing it, and we actually, the Operation Supply Drop guys actually came down and used our stream as like their base of operations for the event. So that was kind of cool to actually get directly involved with it.
That is really cool. Do you think we're going to see more things really similar to that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know we've talked about doing the next Extra Life stream later this year, in I think October 25th. And so we'll definitely be doing that, and we'll probably do another Operation Supply Drop next year. And I'm trying to do more charity work, and that's something that's important to me. And so I'm trying to sort of spread that out. Maybe we'll be doing more stuff.
Well, that's really great. A lot of people in Rooster Teeth are now streaming, and Ray was talking about how a lot of people started. Do you think you're gonna start streaming by yourself? I've
actually done some test streams. I play a lot of SimCity on the PC just because
it's a good game.
It's a fun game, and so I started playing that, and I was testing out some streaming stuff. That was cool. And actually, I was doing some runs in Trials Fusion. And I just loaded up the Twitch app on Xbox One, and it worked flawlessly. So I was like, okay, this is easy. I can just hit start and play, and then I'm done. Okay, I can do that. So I've done a little bit of that. We're still kind of the streaming stuff to me is still a little bit we're still working it out. We're still not sure exactly what that's going to do, but I think that's going to be the next big thing.
Yeah, and I think you guys are definitely getting close. I think the success of Operation Supply Drop is a good sign.
Yeah,
Ray's does Mario Kart 8. Streams all the time that are super successful and things like that. What, right now, looking at your job and all these years, what is just the thing you love more than anything about all of this?
Man, honestly, like, for me, just going into work every day and getting to work with my friends, and like, I mean, it's not I can't even call it work. I mean, I get paid to play video games for a living, and like that's a surreal dream. Like, if I told my 12-year-old self, hey, you're gonna grow up and play video games with your friends all day long, and then once a year you're gonna throw a party for 30,000 people that are there just to say hi to you, like, what? Like, that's ridiculous. And I was like, I never try to forget that. Like, that's important to me. That's this is incredible what we've managed to accomplish here. And so it's a blast, and I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm still here.
I think it's really cool how humble you are, and I think you guys are. I think you guys are awesome. I think you guys are all very, very talented.
Cool. Well, thank you very much.
Very, very funny. And that's what matters.
I think it's like 90% luck for the most part. Right place, right time. I mean, I literally met Bernie at a poker game, and like that's how it all works. Like I met Bernie at a poker game through a friend because of a website, and it's just like this long. I can trace like the step of how I got here through like way back. So. It's kind of cool.
Well, then that's very good luck.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think that'll be about it.
Cool.
Is there anything you'd like to talk about, or just say, or do?
I think I'm going to go take a nap, actually.
Oh,
yeah, I could use that. It's been a long day, and I got another one tomorrow. So.
Oh, yeah, no, I understand. Well, thank you very much.
Cool, absolutely.
You can find all their stuff at roosterteeth.com.
Yep, roosterteeth.com, youtube.com/roosterteeth, youtube.com/let's play, achievementhunter.com. rtxevent.com, twitter.com/roosterteeth. I don't know. It's all out there.
Just Google
Google.com, then just look for Rooster Teeth. There you go.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Absolutely.